So Stellar has continued to move to the upside, and here you can see that we are currently trading within this Y wave target, where I've been tracking this Y wave to tap into this region, sitting between 36.27 cents to 40.95 cents. And given that we have tapped into this region, it's possible that this WXY structure is now complete, and we see that retracement to the downside, where we could witness a 50 to 88.2% retracement of this bigger wave structure. However, I am looking out for a continuation to the upside, given that we are in a bullish environment. And here you can see that on the 4-hour chart, we are within the oversold conditions. And so I am looking out for the bulls to regain control of the market and continue to push the price of Stellar up towards higher highs. And should that be the case, then it's possible that we continue to extend beyond this maximum target at 40.95 cents and go even higher. And that would then potentially trigger a 5-wave move as opposed to this WXY structure. And of course, that would then mean that we could see an even higher price than what we've currently witnessed at the moment. And for that to be the case, then what we need is for Stellar to retrace towards the 1.618 level. So if I bring in a fib tool and bring this to over here. So what we need is for Stellar to retrace towards this level here at 49.82 cents. And should that be the case, then again, that would then trigger a 5-wave move and we could then see a continuation to the upside. And in addition to that, that would also mean that we ended up bottoming out at 20.01 cents. And yeah, we're on that uptrend. And so if I remove this and check to see what's actually taking place within this move here. So what I do is I'll go down to the 5-minute chart. And we have seen a correction take place, which is understandable given that we have seen a huge surge to the upside and it looks like a WXY structure formed. And so what I do is check to see if this structure ended up completing and all the requirements were met, especially for this Y wave here, which would typically retrace anywhere between 1 to 1.226 of the W wave. So if I bring this down to here, and yeah, here you can see that we ended up tapping into this region here between 1 to 1.226. And so it looks like this corrective move to the downside is now complete. And we ended up seeing this move to the upside, which looks to be made up of 5 waves, where we had a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and it looks like we are currently within this 5th wave. And this 5th wave will typically retrace anywhere between 1.226 to 1.618 of the wave 4. So if I bring in the fib tool and bring that to over here, so Stellar has the potential to reach anywhere between 41.63 cents to 43.06 cents. And I'm looking at for this corrective move to the downside to be complete also, which looks to be made up of a WXY structure. So if I bring in the fib tool, and yeah, here you can see that we just about extended beyond the 1.226 level at 37.45 cents. And this move to the downside looks to be complete now. And yeah, it looks like we're now within a 5-wave move, where here it looks like we had a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so this structure could then potentially form the wave 1. And then we'll see the wave 2, 3, 4, and 5 play out also. And so, yeah, if I go in the hourly chart, we are within the oversold conditions. And so, again, I'm looking for the bulls to regain control of the market and drive the price of Stellar up towards high highs. And if I quickly go on the daily charts, you can see that we are within the overbought conditions. And so, at some point, I am looking out for that retracement to the downside, where we could see a 50 to 18.2% retracement of this bigger wave structure, which is this one here. And that would then be a very good opportunity to be buying in at a low price before we continue to see those moves to the upside. So yeah, that's just my quick update on Stellar. Hopefully you found this useful, and if you did, then feel free to hit that like button, and if you're new, feel free to subscribe. Take it easy, people. Peace.